Searching for true love. I'll keep right on searching till I find. Nothing good comes easy. Yes, I know. I'll keep right on searching till I find.
A celebration of residence, a celebration of growth. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 25th anniversary of the GPFI. If you're excited and your hands are not too busy, please put your hands together for yourselves. Thank you so much, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today, we are gathered here to celebrate excellence. We are gathered here to celebrate remarkable achievements. We are gathered here to celebrate God's faithfulness in this organization. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the management of GPFI, I'd like to welcome you all to this wonderful occasion. This event promises to be a remarkable one. It promises to be a blend of recognition. It promises to be a blend of great achievements, honor, and celebration. So I want to encourage you to sit back, relax, as we are about to share some unforgettable memories in this event. Ladies and gentlemen, standing before you is a young man called Oluwatoja Kennedy. I'm fondly called next to the Master of Unlimited Fun, and I want to assure you that as you have come here, you have the best memories. If your hands are not too busy and you are glad to be here, please put your hands together for yourselves. Thank you so much. It's black, white, and green. So if you have anybody that's wearing the color code here, can you just say I? Wow. Okay. If you're not wearing the color code, can you say ne? Alright, thank you so much. At least you're here, that's the most important thing. We honor you, we love you, we celebrate you, ladies and gentlemen. I honor you and I warmly welcome you to this event. Ladies and gentlemen, before we move to the introduction of the chairman's speech, I'd like to implore us to please rise to our feet as we honor the nation by singing the national anthem. I believe our band members are ready as we recite the national anthem together. Thank you so much, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Please have your seats. Round of applause for him.
Thank you, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I greet you, distinguished guests, our clients, our value partners, my colleagues here present, ladies and gentlemen. It is with immense pride and deep gratitude that I stand before you today as the chairman of GPFI. As we celebrate the remarkable milestone, 25 years of excellence, innovation and service at Global Properties and Facilities International Limited, known as GPFI. First and foremost, I'd like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to our clients, some of them are here present, whose trust and loyalty have been the cornerstone of our success. To our dedicated employees, past and present, your hard work, professionalism and passion have built the reputation we proudly celebrate today. To our business partners and suppliers, as well as service providers, thank you for your collaboration and reliability. And to our my fellow board members, past and present, your vision and leadership has steered the company through challenges and triumphs alike. When our company started 25 years ago as FMC Nigeria Limited, ambition of the founding fathers, they are stated in that color, was simple or bold, to develop world-class property management and facility solutions that make a real difference in the lives of our clients and the communities we serve. That was the bold vision at inception. We have seen the company over the years transform from FMC Nigeria Limited to WSP FMC Nigeria Limited, then strategic manager of Dome Facilities Management Company, leading to a name change to what we now know today as GPFI. We have over these years transformed from a Nigerian local company to a truly pan-African company. You can see our footprints on the map across West Africa, Central Africa, East Africa, Southern Africa, Mauritius, and Seychelles. We've managed and maintained some of the most iconic properties in our region. We have expanded our portfolio to include residential, commercial, and industrial facilities. We've embraced technology and innovation, sustainability, and pioneer solutions and improve efficiency while protecting the environment. We have developed over the years a culture where integrity, service excellence, and innovation are not just words, they are a way of doing business. These achievements were not reached overnight. They are the result of dedication, resilience, and a shared commitment to excellence. We have remained steadfast in our values, integrity, professionalism, innovation, and client-centric service. It is these values that have guided our decision-making process and shaped the legacy we are building, a legacy of trust, reliability, and impact. While today is a celebration of our past, it is also a launch pad for our future. The next 25 years will bring new challenges and opportunities, from advancements in smart building technology to growing demands for sustainability operations to evolving client expectations. And we are ready. We will continue to invest in our people, we will continue to invest and embrace technology and innovation, and we will continue to strengthen relationships. We will ensure that Global Properties and Facilities International Company remain a leader, a trusted partner, and a force for progress in our industry. As we mark this silver jubilee and reflect on what we have achieved, we renew our commitment to the journey ahead and remain steadfast in our values of integrity, professionalism, innovation, and client-centric service. On behalf of the board, I thank all of you for being part of this incredible story, and here's to the next chapter filled with even small success and greater success, impact, and shared achievements. Congratulations to us all, and please join me in celebrating our 25th anniversary. Thank you.
Of the GPFI holding, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Nkadidoyi. Thank you so much for that wonderful welcome address. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to especially welcome you all once again to the Silver Jubilee anniversary of the GPFI holdings. I'd like to recognize especially everyone who has come here. And to start with, I'd like to especially recognize Mrs. Adiola Adibo. Please put your hands together for Mrs. Adiola Adibo. Thank you for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as I recognize the presence of Mr. Tunde Olagunju. That's the MD of Renet. We celebrate you. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as I recognize the presence of Mr. Abiodun Disu, the founding fathers. We love you, we celebrate you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to specially recognize the presence of Mr. Joseph Ajandi Koko, one of the founding fathers. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to specially recognize the presence of Inena EDC. Please put your hands together. We would also like to recognize the presence of Pastor Mrs. Abiola from Citadel. Pastor Mrs. Abiola, thank you so much for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as I recognize the presence of Barrister Udoma Udo. We celebrate with a very cynical one. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me as I recognize the presence of Mr. Kunle Agolaja, the president of AFRES. Please put your hands together for Mr. Kunle Agolaja. We would also like to recognize the presence of Mr. Andy Conley from Reddington. We celebrate you. Thank you so much, madam. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as I recognize the presence of Architect Bello from Ifra. Thank you so much for honoring this invite. Ladies and gentlemen, we also like to recognize the presence of Abinuchi from CBRE. Abinuchi, the celebrity star. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to recognize the presence of Mr. Einaya Omeruyi, one of the co-stars. Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we would also like to recognize the presence of all current staff. All current staff, please put your hands together for yourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, not forgetting to also recognize our wonderful and able chairman, Mr. Adedoyin Adebola Adebola. Once again, we recognize your presence. Ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to recognize the presence of Mr. Kunle Ogunbayo from KOA Consults. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. This event is specially honored to have you, and we are so glad to have you in our midst, ladies and gentlemen. Without you, this event would not have been possible. So I'd like to celebrate everyone. I'm going to be recognizing everyone as I get the updated list. So on this note, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to move to the next item on the agenda, which is the remarks from our former chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, let's invite our former chairman and founders of GPFI for the next session.
GPFI cannot exist without the people that started the company. We are honored to have all of them here. Thank you very much. It's an honor to have one of the, not just the family fathers, but a mentor for the business. Anytime we are doing anything in GPFI, he will leave whatever he's doing and be with us. Architect Ikwale. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. I'd like to welcome you to the podium, sir.
Many words, I don't believe in too much, I guess what they call self-advertisement. But it's a good journey. It's a journey that I think that I'd like to recommend to many. It takes patience. A lot of hard work. I think commitment on the part of many people. Both shareholders, directors, staff, some who have yes, left us along the way, particularly key to mention someone who, I guess I would say, started it with us. It was very key. It did help to prepare the initial feasibility studies, but he's no longer with us. in Alabama. That's a memory. It's particularly painful for me because he was my in-law, who was married to my cousin. And he played a very significant part in getting us started. You'll hear the story. We've done, I think, some interviews, but I think it's a lesson in having a vision, having the will to stay the course. There was a point at which many wanted to just ditch it and say, it's become 10, 15 years. It takes a lot of patience, it's taken a lot of advocacy on the part of many of the team. Maintenance and facilities management is not something that is easy for Nigerians to buy into. So a lot of advocacy is coming to. But we're here today, 25 years. It's been a long journey, but guess what? We've come a very long way. And I must congratulate everybody who has been part of the story. And thank you. That's it. Congratulations. Thank you for the entire team, please. I've had a chance to meet with them. I've had a chance to meet with members of the staff. In fact, we had some sessions in the office. I'm always very pleased to assist, help, mentor people who have a commitment to an ideal. And this is the case with this organization. I'm thrilled to be a part of it. Thank you very much.
FFC started as a over coffee discussion between Jacob and myself and Ina. And the thought was, why is it that when we finish our buildings, we hand them over to the owners and we walk away? And then we complain when those buildings are not well maintained. Why don't we then get into the business of maintenance of facilities? So we invited Sherry. And then felt there is something missing here. And that missing was somebody who was already in the facilities business. And that's how this also got it. So it was the four of us. And as Nicholas said, it was a very, very difficult journey. But the tenacity of MKO, honestly I keep saying this, that if MKO didn't be what is very tenacious president, he didn't give up, and he drove us hard, and he was the one who led us along various ways when people may think we might have been going the wrong way. But maintenance of facilities has now come of age. People still don't understand that they need to maintain their facilities. But MKO has shown that it needs to be done and it has to be done. And that is why you will see that not only are we still in Nigeria, but in how many other countries are we now? 19. When MPO approached that idea of going outside of Nigeria, our first reaction was, boy, never be your country finished, be somewhere else. And the first few steps were not successful, but he didn't give up. But now we can say that those baby steps we are taking is what has led to this very good president. So thank you very much. Alone, we had staff who were dedicated. I know many of them because 25 years ago there were only 4 of us. Now I don't know how many of them there are, but a lot. But But more importantly is that the site having the staff, it also had a succession of board members who have supported it. And so, people was our first chairman. I took over from people and handed over to when the new consortium came along. And hold on. That's it. So everybody who was involved in the story and the growth of GPFI over the last 25 years, all that I can say, it has been a journey that I've been very proud to have been part of, and we are doing very well. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
I will indulge the chair to invite Senator Kuma to come and make remarks on behalf of his late brother. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. I certainly, if you were surprised, I'm shocked. My late brother, has been indicated, was one of the original founders of, I think it was FMC.
Yes.
At the time. And it's so wonderful, to see how this company has grown. I hadn't seen MPO for a while. I ran into him about 2 weeks ago, and I asked him, how is business going? My involvement, apart from the fact that my brother started, was one of the people who started the business, was also because we retained the company to manage Walter Carrington Crescent. I was then the chairman of the Owners Association. And the company did very, very well. We're very happy with the services that we were getting. I have actually moved out of that building, but I still own an apartment there. So I know that that quality has been maintained over time. So I assumed when I saw him that the company was doing well, because I know the quality of the service that was being provided to us. But I didn't know just how well. At the time, I thought the company was only in one country, Nigeria. In fact, I thought they were only in Lagos. So when MPO started telling me about the various countries, and when I walked in and saw the map of Africa, virtually covered by the company, I'm amazed at how the company has grown. I'd like to congratulate you, MKO. I'd like to congratulate all the board members, the various people who have served on the board, because without your support, there's no way this company would have done as well. I understand a bit about corporate governance, and I believe that you must have had the highest standards of corporate governance. So I'd like to congratulate all the board members for the success of the company. So, and I wish you very well. I may not be around in 25 years, but I suspect that in 25 years' time, you would have left Africa and covered the world. Please accept my congratulations. Very well done.
Recognizing my friend who will have been part of GPFI if not the father she relocated out of Africa, Krista Dodo. She's the current chair, global chair of IFMA. I also have the president of IFMA and chief executive of IFMA in the house right now. Four of them are we will decide which of them is going to be Omawale. I also have my boss here, who has been crowned another recently. We're waiting for the coronation ceremony. He was working as the president of RENA. I have two of my other bosses. I serve on the board of Asimament in Nigeria and Africa. I'll start from Africa so that Sherry will not fire me. Sherry Maghreb is the chair of Thank you for coming. We also have our own chair in Nigeria, Pastor Stephen Jagun. You're welcome, sir. Thank you all. I'll give the floor back to you. Thank you.
No, from Raymond, please put it together for Mr. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we also like to recognize the presence of Mr. Ideni Oyelade representing MD Landmark. Thank you so much for coming. Please put it together. We would also like to recognize the presence of Pastor Stephen Jagun, the Chairman Board of Trustees, AFNPN. Thank you so much for coming. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the GPFI, the past, the present, and the future. And ladies and gentlemen, we have the man of the moment. A lot of people have spoken about him, and it's a singular and great honor to welcome Mr. MKO Balogun, the new CEO of GPFI. Welcome.
Before I make my remarks, I'd like to recognize our colleagues from Cote d'Ivoire. Shewa, the CEO of GPFI Cote d'Ivoire, please round of applause, please. We have Mr. Bisobi, the CEO of GPFI Botswana. Sorry, GPFI Cameroon. Kene, who is the Director of Administration from Botswana. Thank you. I know there are other distinguished guests in the house. I will allow the MC to make the recognitions subsequently. Once again, I'd like to welcome everybody to this event. A vision only becomes powerful when it is lived, shared, and sustained. Tonight we celebrate not just 25 years of the company, but 25 years of the vision that they had to live. What began as a bold dream of our founding fathers, who have been here, who have been introduced, Engineer Victoria Gumayo, Architect Ikwalewo, Mr. Tunde Bisu, QS Shegbadanibo, and Mr. Inam Udoma of blessed memory, has blossomed into a formidable force driven by the pioneering spirit and dedication to excellence. May I kindly invite all of us to rise and observe a minute silence in honor of Mr. Inam Udoma. Thank you. May so rest in peace. Thank you, please. From those early days, including our membership in WSP Growth Major of 2024 between WSP FMC and Home Facilities Management, a company that itself began as an MBA project at Lagos Business School. Every step has been deliberate, designed to strengthen our foundation and expand our reach. Thanks to the mentorship of our coordinator, Professor Doit Islamic Worldwide School, we are able to envision beyond the boundaries of FM and beyond the boundaries of Nigeria. And for a company that was restructured 4 times, faced major challenges and threatened its foundation, not to only survive but to thrive, as Dr. Okenelama, Chairman, Managing Director of Capital Alliance, our former Minister of Trade, said in his congratulatory message to us, and I quote, "This is a testament of tenacity, staying power, and professionalism." Why are we here today? GPFI is a work of art, like a sculptor. We design, we mold, we remold, we refine. We're a work in progress, constantly improving, constantly recreating, not just observing it to ourselves, but reshaping how the entire industry is seen and valued. We choose our clients, we choose our partners, we are deliberate, we are a long-term focused organization. We're not just an FM company providing services, we're a strategic partner to our clients. This is why the relationship endures. Our DNA is rooted in sustainability, innovation, and technology. We are one of just 6 companies worldwide to sign a World Economic Forum Declaration on Carbon Emissions in 2024, with the objective of reducing carbon footprint in all the properties we manage by 2030 by 50%. We are the first Nigerian company to commit to sustainable water in real estate through the UN Global Compact Water Mandate in 2023. We signed with EcoVadis to benchmark ourselves against the highest global sustainable standards in our industry and other companies in 2023. Because for us, facility management is not about maintaining buildings, it's about creating spaces that inspire, heal, educate, and nurture. It's about safety, technology, accessibility, and sustainability. It's about delivering value every single day. And yes, our efforts have been recognized with awards and accolades around the world. But our true reward is the trust of our clients, the support of our partners, and the passion of our people. For me, this journey is deeply personal. Before GPFI, I spent 19 years across diverse industries. I've seen that success is always a product of hard work, professionalism, dedication, and continuous growth. I've always believed that we, as Nigerians and Africans, can set benchmarks equal to global standards. At GPFI, we promise value and we deliver value. We commit to quality and we deliver quality. As we look ahead, the next 25 years will even be more ambitious. We will continue to lead, to innovate, and to expand our impact across Africa and beyond. Together, we look forward to an incredible future. Tonight is not just about GPFI, it's about the future of facilities management industry itself. I want to challenge those leaders, and I'm happy we have leaders across various factors in our industry here. I also like to recognize, if you guys want to recognize, our President of our Association of Fast Memory Practitioners in Nigeria, Ulubide, I know that Ulubide is recognized. As an industry, we must embrace technology and innovation, invest in people and capacity building, developing the next generation of FM professionals, push for policy and legislation so that sustainable fast management becomes the backbone of Nigerian and Africa's infrastructure investments. In Nigeria, 7 years ago, we started the journey to push for an FM bill at the National Assembly. I believe it is high time for that bill to see the light of the day. In the last administration, we were involved in the creation of the Executive Order 11, and I also believe for the implementation of that bill, that order will enhance the growth of FM in Nigeria. The time is now. As we celebrate 25 years, let us not only honor our past, but boldly embrace our future. Together, let us be the legacy of excellence, innovation, sustainability for GPFI, for our industry, for Nigeria, for Africa, for generations to come. Thank you, and God bless.
Can you please step up to Tony?
Our posthumous Mr. William Doa, we are here to invite the Civil Senator Doma Dodoma to receive us. And our pastor, engineer, the deep one, can you? Well, I'm going to my wife.
One of his friends, when I first moved to Lagos in road front, I was then looking for employment, and I said, you know what, come work with me, come out with my driver. Moses moved from being my driver to being my brother, to being my son, being a technician in my business, to be the first employee of Dome when we started. Two of us will drive out. I will tell Moses, look at the buildings, compare to the office, build the letter, go and distribute. That's how we started. And Moses and Jairo, thank you very much for everything you did. For almost 17 years of coming here and appreciate. Thank you, Moses. Always tensions. There are always issues. There are always change management things to do. For us, it was very easy. We merged in 2012 with WSP. And one of the people that made it so very easy for us was Mr. Engineer. Please be upstairs wherever you are. Please move forward. Saying was more than general manager at that time. It was marketing, it was in administration, it was in procurement, it was everything you can imagine. It gave us a back to restaurant, it gave us a shoulder to make our life easy when we match. And all till the time he left, you would think it was just an honorary staff of GPFI. But without him, we would not be where we are today. Thank you very much for our at the beginning of the journey was just like Mr. Yin, about the people that started GPFI. And also have awarded the Love Service Award, the oldest serving GPFI staff in the hall. 20 years is not a joke. Fabian was in GPFI, was in WSP when we came in, just like Eddie, allowed the business to thrive. I said, when two companies merge, there's always, who are these guys? What are they coming to do? Two of them were very supportive, very helpful. He had to leave the company at some point because he has really done a lot, wanted to do, pursue other things. For us, we didn't want him to leave. He's alive, he's well, he's not able to join us today. Mr. Fabian, whatever you have, we appreciate you. Thank you very much for your service and support.
Yes, next one is additional Shakshi. Additional Shakshi is one of our AC technician in GPFI. He has worked for 16 years with unwavering commitment. This is a Shakshi is the he has been here for 16 years or so. He's bringing his service to ensure that we have a good system in all our sides. Thank you for the The next Lord Service Award goes to Mr. Andy Ian. Mr. Andy Ian. Mr. Andy Ian. Okay, I'll call Mr. Samuel to come and take on his behalf. Thank you very much. Mr. Andy Ian has served in the capacity of handyman for 18 years in GPFI. He is a very committed person, he's an elderly man, and he has been very, very committed. Thank you very much, Mr. Andy, wherever you are.
So, are we ready? All right. Please, can we have the hands of the chairman first? All other people, your hands with the chairman. The past, the present, and the future. All right. Can I hear G, P, F, and I? Congratulations. Congratulations to GPFI. More success ahead, more celebration, more growth.
Played a significant role in my career where I am now. It's one of the main reasons I actually relocated. And for that, I've told him I'm always ready. I'm not so surprised about the success of GPFI, knowing the man behind it, and I'm sure the board members and the leaders of the organization. He resembles and represents that collective value that organization has. So when it comes to innovation, when it comes to ethical leadership and trust, he exemplifies all of that. And I want to say congratulations for 25 years. Thank you for your friendship, thank you for your partnership. And I wish GPFI, I wish MPO, and I wish all the members, the staff, the leaders of GPFI, all the success in in this profession, in this industry, as we try and strive to elevate facility management in Africa, as we try to elevate the profession in the industry. We will be with you along the way, we will be your partner along the way, and we'll do the best we can to ensure that GPFI reaches the heights that is destined to be. So to the next 25 years, congratulations.
President CEO IFMA.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is an unexpected honor to speak with you this evening. It's difficult to follow Kristen. You see now why she is the chair of the International Facility Management Association. We are fortunate in our timing to be here with you because we just finished a conference here in Lagos, organized by the IFMA Nigeria chapter, to celebrate, to educate, to bring together facility managers from around the continent. In fact, many of the countries you see here on your map were represented the last couple of days of this conference. It was an amazing success, and we're so honored to be invited to be part of your success of this company after 25 years. As Kristen says, we'll continue to be your partner and to work with you to advance facility management on the continent and beyond. So congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
One of the movers and shakers of the industry. Thank you, sir.
When Dr. MKO says I'm a mover and shaker, I don't know what he's talking about. MKO is a very passionate man, particularly in the industry. He's a builder, and he's restless when it comes to success. He wants to see success. I want to say congratulations. He's on the board for Association of Facilities Management Corporation of Nigeria. He's on board of Association of Facilities Management Corporation for Africa. He's an executive board member of IFMA EMA, that's Europe, Middle East, and Africa. You can see that, and he lectures for free at UNILAG to raise leaders for tomorrow. Let's put hands together for this. And he will give you deadlines. Please, let's make sure we conclude this in the next 1 week. This must be done, and he will be on you. Don't worry, I'll put it together. Let's, MKO, I don't expect less, and I know that you are just starting much more on the horizon. And I know that you keep put your footprints all over the place. This is just the beginning, like we have been told before. Anywhere MKO goes, what are the opportunities here? And he will want to raise people there. It's not about him. Let's raise people here. So if you see him raising people, he's passionate to ensure that in this space we have people representing us. So I want to say a big thank you to everybody that has supported this dream. I know he's a team player, and he does not get angry. He just describe how can we move on. What is the main issue? MKO, I'm happy for you. Let's put our hands together. Thanks.
Gentlemen, I represent the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, where I currently serve as the president. On behalf of REDA, I would like to extend our warmest congratulations and heartfelt goodwill to the chairman, MKO, that is the MD, the board and staff of GPFI on this momentous occasion of their 25th anniversary celebration. This Silver Jubilee is a critical milestone, not just for GPFI, but for the entire Nigeria real estate ecosystem, which REDA so ably leads. For a quarter of a century, GPFI has exemplified the critical importance of professional facility management in preserving assets value, enhancing livability, and ensuring the sustainability of our built environments. The synergy between development and management is undeniable. The world-class standards championed by GPFI in property and facility management complemented and sustained is well exemplified in the value of GPFI. This anniversary is a testament to share vision for excellence and a brighter, more professional future for Nigerian real estates. We commend GPFI role in fostering an industry where such partnerships can thrive and achieve long-term success. As we celebrate this landmark achievements, we are confident that this partnership will continue to yield even greater dividends for the real estate sector in Nigeria and Africa. Once again, accept our sincere congratulations. We wish GPFI facility managers continued growth and success, and we really affirm our commitment to supporting the visionary leadership of this great organization. Thank you so much.
And you knew before. And once we had an African conference, the first one in Abuja, and we arrived very late with my friends to the convention center, and didn't know how he looks like, and never saw him before. And then I found someone coming quickly and hugging me. Who are you? So since this day, we became very good friends. We felt the friendly atmosphere, very nice, very attractive, and since then I love this guy. Next year he was supposed to come to Cairo. He couldn't get the visa on time, so he came in December. And from what I see here, everywhere he goes, he makes a company for GPFI. So the first thing he said to me, let's make a company. And then when you wander around, it's very tough. It's not that easy. Policies and regulations and market competitor, it's not that easy. So we said, okay, why don't we make another company? Let's be FM consultants. Then he brought me, he invited me on dinner, Christmas dinner in Exchange and Ibrahim, and then this is where we started another company. So we're really good businessman. He convinced me. It's an honor to know you. It's an honor to be here, and I wish you all the luck and GPFI as well. Thank you.
I don't speak French, I speak English. It's called my language. I am one more for NGO leadership. I met NGO 9 years ago. It was at a Rotary meeting. I was a staff, I was head of procurement and facilities in airline companies. And then I moved to a bank. We started a collaboration. The NGO led me, and I loved facilities management. I discovered facilities management. I loved facilities management. And then after I resigned to be totally with GPFI. This earlier leadership encouraged me to resign, to take this risk. Thank you.
So the next on our list is Kunle Bello. Kunle Bello has spent 12 years with GPFI, and would like to thank you for your support and commitment. Please, Kunle, come forward to receive your award. Thank you so much. Next is Mabel Onu. Mabel has spent 12 years with GPFI, and would like to commend her for her support so much, Mabel. Congratulations to you. Next on this category is Olaide Sami. Olaide Sami, we want to thank you for your support the last 12 years, for your commitment, your dedication, and exceptional performance to our shared vision. Thank you so much, Olaide. Please come forward. Next is my own namesake, our very own Esther Abayomi. Thank you so much, Esther, for 12 years in GPFI. Yes. Okay, finally we have Ibrahim Yusuf. Ibrahim Yusuf is the head of operations and would like to commend him for 10 years of unwavering commitment and outstanding performance to GPFI. Please come forward, Ibrahim Yusuf. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you so much, sir.